Okay, so think back to your most recent favorite song. Can you hear it in your head? Do you know it well enough that you can actually sing the words or hum the melody or maybe whistle it? Now think back even more. Are you able to remember the entire song, or is there just one part of that song that's sticking in your head? If you've looked through some of my YouTube videos, the tutorials that I make are based on one specific little part of a song. And now the way that I do that is I listen to the most trending songs, and the part that really stands out that I feel that I can turn into a fun piano tutorial is the part that I stick with. Now, I also feel that is the part of the song that people are going to remember the most. And the point of being able to sit down and even playing two-finger piano is that you're playing the catchiest part of that tune. And then when you're near a piano and there's some friends around you, you guys can actually play and sing along as well and enjoy the actual music, as opposed to trying to remember the whole entire song. Now, my proposal to you is that people remember the catchy part of a song. Most people don't even know the entire song from beginning to end. And if they were to hear one of their old favorite songs again, but not the catchy part, some random part of the song, they might not even know that that is the song they really liked. To prove my point, I'm going to show you an example on the piano. So the example I'm going to use here is a super famous piece written just for piano by a really famous composer. Now I'm going to play a couple sections of it, and I want to see if you can tell me what it is. Does that ring a bell? How about this part? Still doesn't ring a bell? All right. How about this section? That probably does ring a bell. That's the famous piece by Ludwig van Beethoven called Für Elise. Here's an example of something more recent, and I'll play a lesser known part of that song and see if you can name it. Maybe not. How about if I play the more recognizable part of that song? Maroon 5, Girls Like You. So the point of all of this is that our brains are selective. We have selective hearing. We want to remember what we like. And then we also remember things that are more traumatic in our lives as well. So things that really stand out, we focus on. And with music, it's no different. So all of that being said, the reason that I produce these tutorials and pick a small segment of a song is because I want people to enjoy sitting down and playing that, and hopefully even singing along or inspiring other people to sing along as well. I strongly believe that to learn something, you really need to want to learn it. You need to have some sort of passion to be able to devote the time to doing it. A lot of the times we'll look back at all the things that we have learned back in school and we don't remember anything. But the things we do remember, we really enjoyed. I remember even there were a few pieces on the piano that I absolutely had to learn. And I sat there and practiced quite a few hours every single day for a week. And I learned the entire piece because I so loved the sound of it and I really wanted to be able to play it. But then there are other pieces that took me months just because I didn't really want to devote the time and energy. And another thing that I also really believe is that if you have a strong desire to do something, because again, with music, you've heard it and it just inspires you so much, there's some sort of connections that are made in your brain that make you learn it a lot faster as well, more efficiently. You do devote more time to it, I will tell you that, but also you will make that connection a lot faster and you'll be able to just remember it so much easier. So again, the point of these short tutorials that I make is so that people can get inspired by one of their favorite songs to actually sit down and start playing the piano. By making so many of these tutorials, I'm hoping that one of these songs is your favorite and you'll actually sit at the piano for 20 minutes and learn that little segment that I'm doing a tutorial on. And then that will then inspire you to move on to the next level and be able to play other songs, start learning music theory, learn some technique, so scales and chords and things like that that are quite important for future development of music. But you need that initial spark. And I'm hoping that you find your favorite song in the Piano Hooks YouTube channel and start learning that tutorial as soon as possible.